And Friday, we made it to Friday. I'm very glad, guys, that I had to film today because I dropped my son off at daycare. He couldn't go last week because he was exposed to COVID, which every single week we get an email, somebody in the daycare center has COVID. But this is the first time that he must have been like sitting next to the kid or whatever. He was fine. But so he didn't go last week. And he's like so used to me like being home with me from that like period that he cried. He didn't want to go to school. We call it school, daycare, whatever. And then when he got in the classroom, he was teary-eyed. Then I got in the car and I cried because I just felt so bad. Like, he's only 4. He doesn't understand why we make him do these things. Like, I was just thinking, like, it must be so frustrating not understanding why your parent is just leaving you with these strangers. So this totally took my mind off of it. And I got a little bit of workout in, so I'm feeling good. So anyways, Friday the 25th, this is our last workout. It's full body. It's AMRAP. So that means as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible. I put 15 minutes. If you got time, you're feeling good, you can do 20, you can do more. I typically don't try to do over 15 to 20 because it is so repetitive and it's very fast paced. So you're doing, not only are you just keep doing the same things, normally we do that with rounds and stuff anyway, but because it's on a timer and it's not rounds, you're doing even more. So it can get boring. So usually I make sure I have good music. But anyways, so probably 15 minutes is good. You can do 20 if you want. 10 bent over rows, 16 lunges, 10 shoulder press. Very straightforward, simple, and you just keep running through them continuously, nonstop. If you have to take a break, but you're not gonna do 10, 16, 10, take a break. 10, 16, 10, take a break. No, you wanna get as much as you can get done in 15 minutes. So you might do this 5 or 6 times in a row before you need a break, then another 4 or 5 times before you need a break, then another 3 times, or you know what I'm saying? You just wanna do as much as you can. When I do as many rounds as possible, I never take a break. I might slow down my rounds, but I do not take a break because I like to get the most, and I tally so I can count later how much I got done. If you don't care, you don't care. If you do care and you want to know how much you got done, keep a pen or something next to you. Mark every time you get done with those 3 exercises, tally every single time. At the end, you're going to times the number of reps, which is the number in front of the exercises, by your tallies to see how many reps of each exercise you got done in 15 minutes, okay? So example, if you have 10 tallies, that means you did 100 bent over rows, 160 lunges, and 100 shoulder press. So to me, I like to see that number. I feel like it's always really a good number. It's always a lot. You always feel really great because you're like, wow, for only 15 minutes of work, I got all this done. So that's why I really like these workouts. But anyways, bent over row is here. I believe we talked about these. Straight back. Lunges, you can pick forward or backward, and they are alternating. So 1, 2, 3, up to 16. If you want to add weight, you can hold the dumbbell in each hand. And 10 shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. And again, you just continuously repeat those with little to no rest until the 15-minute timer is done, okay? And that is your February program.